Hello students, today we are going to study EVS part 1, lesson number 20, that is I will be responsible and sensitive. So students, let's start the lesson with the story. There was a girl named Deepika and it was Deepika's birthday. So when it's your birthday, that time you call all your friends to your house, you enjoy, you do party. In the same way, Deepika, she called all her friends at her house and they were doing the party. And while doing the party, they put the music on high volume. But there was an old person living in the neighbor of Deepika and he was getting trouble, he was getting irritated with that high volume because he was suffering from blood pressure. So what did the old person do? The old person came to Deepika and he asked to put the volume of the music off. Then Deepika also realized her mistake and she put the music volume off, and not off but low. So in the same way, we should always take care of the people around us and we should be responsible and sensitive. The next story is, and he realized his mistake. Now, who realized his mistake? So let's see the story. There was a boy whose name was Rahul, and Rahul had a grandmother in his house. So whenever Rahul used to go to school, his grandmother used to wait for him to return from school. As soon as Rahul returned from school, his grandmother used to give him things to eat and then she used to talk with Rahul. But Rahul, he had no time to talk with his grandmother. He used to eat the things fast and go run to watch the TV, like cartoons and TV channels. He used to run to watch these things. So one day what happened, Rahul's parents, that is Rahul's father and mother, got to know about this and they talked with Rahul. They made Rahul understand the importance and the love, care of his grandmother. Then Rahul realized his mistake and started talking with his grandmother. So we should love and take care of our grandparents. Students, there are grandparents at our house and they love us, they pamper us, they care us very much. So we should also love them, we should also care for them because all the day, whole day they are at home. They do different things like threading or some keeping things from one place to another. So they are spending their time this way. So we should always talk with them, we should play with them, we should listen to their stories and we should enjoy their company. We should always care for them and we should love them. The next is, if someone at home or in the neighborhood is suffering from an illness, what would you do? If there is someone in your house or in the neighborhood who is suffering from illness, means who is not well, what is our responsibility? What should we do? Then we should take the person to the doctor and we should follow all the advice given by the doctor. We should give proper food, proper medicine to the person who is ill, and we should not take any advices given by anyone about the person who is ill. We should always take the advice of the doctor and we should treat the person very lovingly and we should care for the person and we should always do the things for the person which doctor has instructed to do. Then responsibility towards the people with special needs. Now students, what is special needs? Special need means some people are physically disabled. Some people are physically disabled due to many different reasons. So we should always take the responsibility of these persons. We should always help them. We should care for them. And we should always see that what they want, what they don't want, or is that person needing any help. We should see for for this. So student, if I take an activity with you, if I divide two groups, your class into two groups, A group and B group, and I tie a cloth on your eyes of the students who are in the A group, and I give a partner from the B group to the child from the A group, and I told that go and touch the gate of the school, and while coming remove that band, remove the cloth which is tied on your eyes and put that cloth on your partner's eyes. Then what difficulties you will face while going to the school gate and while coming from the school gate? You will not see, you will be confused where to go, where not to go, and many things will happen. This same things happens with the blind persons. So we should always help these people with the special needs. You have seen the blind persons walking with a white cane, that is a white stick, so that people come to know that he is not able to see, and you should always give sight to them. People also help this person. Now, how the blind persons read and write if they can't see? There is a special technique, there is a special language called Braille for the blind persons to read and write. Braille is a language where the letters, the numbers are written in the dot form. The dots are upwards, and the blind persons touch those dots and they understand what is written or what is the number, and this helps them a lot. This helps them to go from one floor to another floor, to the lift, to read the newspapers, to study, to get education. Then also one of the main uses, the blind person can vote through this Braille language, as the names or the voting IDs are given in this language, especially for the blind person. So this Braille is a special language only for the blind persons, which they can touch and understand. Then there is a ramp. A ramp means when a child or a person is on a wheelchair, he cannot climb stairs, but there is a slope-like structure beyond or beside the stairs, which is made only for these people with the wheelchairs. And in some institutes or some offices, there are also toilets for these people who are on the special toilets for these people who are on the wheelchair. So we should always be responsible, we should always be sensitive to our grandparents, to the people who are having special needs, and we should treat them equally, because they also have the equal right to get care, to get educated and get everything. So we should always be sensitive and responsible towards these people. So students, I hope you have understood the lesson. Complete the assignment of this lesson. Thank you.